Oh, yeah. Danny. Oh, yeah, pass. Oh, yeah, pass here now. Hi, people. Good evening. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful day. Good evening to you. Good evening to you all. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday already. So the year is already running up. The year is already running. It's already Wednesday, and it's just New Year, and we just enter. Now the year is running already. I hope your day went well. So today we are talking about awareness. So I just have to, write things down so that I will not get carried away. So if you are just joining in, we are talking about awareness and what is an awareness. Awareness is something, to be. Let me just follow my notes because I don't want to go over the board. Okay. What is an awareness? The ability for you to recognize the things around you in a deeper level beyond normal visualization. Yes. We can see things but not aware. We can hear information but not process it. We can, excuse me, I need to get this girl out. Daniela? Oh yeah, leave them now. So, I'm back. So, we can hear information but not able to process it. We can see things but not understand it. We can, feel some things but we can't really say what it is. Awareness is the ability for you to recognize things in a deeper level beyond the normal level of everybody. Sometimes when you talk to people, you will begin to understand that not everybody have the same ability to process information. Some people you can just like this. Yeah, leave. Can you leave? Some people you can just give them information like this. Hello, YouTube people, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So you can just give a beautiful a little information like this and they just grab it. And for some people, you can talk and explain and over and over and over, and they still don't get it. It's not because they are dumb, it's just the ability of recognizing things in a deeper level is not there. And it doesn't make them stupid, it doesn't make them foolish, it's just the way their programming is running. So, when we are talking about awareness. If you are just jumping in, please kindly share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and give a thumbs up. That will mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. What are you talking about? I'm talking about awareness. What is an awareness? How do we process awareness? Why is awareness, important? So let me just go over and quickly rush again. So we talk about awareness. What is awareness? Is the ability for we to recognize things around us in a deeper level and beyond, and in a deeper level beyond normal visualization. That is awareness. And so going further, awareness have different type. You cannot be. Sometimes if you have it all is good, but if you don't, it's still fine. And so if you have it all is fine. If you don't, but it's just one of those things. So, and there are types of awareness. So we have emotional awareness, We have physical awareness and we also have spiritual awareness. Spiritual awareness, so we will come into it step by step. So I just want to, you know, say this, follow the notes because I don't want to miss a point. I just want to drop the important point. Why is Nigeria? So, emotional awareness. Emotional awareness is the ability for you to be sensitive, like clairvoyance, clairvoyance. When you hear people talking about clairvoyance, people that have this ability and they can see things, they can feel things, and it's good, but sometimes it's also a gift. But sometimes you can also have it. Okay, so emotional awareness, the ability for you to be sensitive, like clairvoyance, uh, yeah, to other people's what they are feeling and understand in a deeper level. So we are talking about awareness is the ability for you to understand things in a deeper level, and emotional awareness is for you to feel people. There are some people that can just have they can just understand what other people are feeling. They can just understand, what other people are going through, and they can also understand. Wait. Let me give you a book. Okay, I need to discharge this girl so that she will not disturb me anymore. I take. There you go. Yeah, go and go make some. Okay. Good evening. Yeah, take. Take. What? That? Okay. I just need to discharge this girl, please. I have to. Voila, now I am here. Good evening to you. Good evening, everyone. So, now emotional awareness, the ability for you to be sensitive, like the clairvoyance, and to what other people are feeling in a deeper sense. You feel what other people are feeling. You can basically, there are some people that when you are passing through something, they can just feel your energy, they can feel you, and it's not like it's a bad thing. It's because they are emotionally aware. Not everybody is emotionally aware. Not everybody have the ability to feel those emotions, and when we talk about emotions, it's also a way, that people can connect to themselves. And sometimes when these people, we can call them like, oh, they are being sensitive. Oh, this person is just be too sensitive. This person is just be too sensitive. No, it's not that they are just be sensitive. It's the way they are also programmed. And because they are programmed like that, that is why they also be like that, you know. And, and also that when you have this emotion awareness, is also one of the things that people will look to you, and you will be so easily kind of feeling other people. And the downside, I just make this note as small as it is. The downside of emotional awareness is that sometimes people can easily take advantage of you. Yes, because you are aware they have this drama around them, and they have this whole net build around them, and they come so needfully to you, and you can feel their emotion, and you can feel their pain, you can feel what they are going through, and you are feeling this emotional feeling, and they can easily take advantage of you. And most of all these scammers out there who pretend, in a love stems, love scam, they will come in this emotionally way just to drill your emotion, because that they know you are aware of emotions. You can feel, you can sense people emotions. You can know when they are down, and you can just understand why they are down. There are some people that just sit like this or just be like, and they are so down to the core that people were like, what is going on? And people, someone that is emotionally aware will understand and feel those energy immediately, and then they will start keeping, giving their listening ear. And in most of the time, these people will just blow, 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 and blow you around and blow you around until they get you into their nest. But that is something in a deeper level that I will write about. But in a normal sense, emotional awareness is the ability for you to feel what other people are feeling, for you to know what other people are going through. Because not everybody, you can blah 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 about your life and blah 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 about your situation to people. They may not even understand you. They may not even get you. They may not even, okay, yeah, it's like that. Yeah, things happen. But there are some people that you will say the same thing. They'll say, oh my God, are you okay? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I feel so sorry for you. You have to go through those pain, those horribleness. Oh my God, how can I be unsupportive? Those are people that are emotionally aware. They feel it, they understand it. Those are the emotion awareness that we are talking about. So it's not like we are talking about, oh, you have to be, no, no, no. That is that emotional awareness. So then the other one is the physical awareness. This one is mostly common. And the reason why it's mostly common is because that a lot of people, is because of a lot of people they can, so it's because of a lot of people can be physically aware if they want to, and also when you are in a very top, working in a very, uh, it's on level of organization, they would demand you to be sensitive, to be physically aware, in the sense that they will put it this way: the person have to have attention to details. Yes, because physical awareness is the ability, which is the common one, is for you to can, for you, let me just, I don't want to go over the board, please. When, okay. So I put it here, I say it's also one of the common type of awareness in which you can recognize, yes, you can recognize when things are not put together right, or things are in the wrong place. Physical awareness also de- demand you full attention to details, not overlooking things around you. Yes, that's physical awareness. So physical awareness is, there are some people, they, I've noticed it myself, basically, and although I have all this stuff, okay, so, and I've noticed it that some people can just be in a place, they don't know things, like they don't know that this thing is wrong, and they don't know that that is not supposed to be there, and they just keep on vloom 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 vloom, and sometimes you wonder, but that thing is just standing there. Yes, because not everybody is physical aware, not everybody have the ability or that attention to details that a company are seeking for. When this organization put this information out there, they will say attention to details, because not everybody have it. Some people, they are kind of, let me say, blindfold, though that our eyes will see lesser than our eyes actually are. But the thing is, the main information is being hidden, and for you to actually know what is going on, you have to have attention to details. That attention to details is what will enable you to understand. Some people, when they can see that, oh, things are not together, or that thing is not put right, or that thing is not balanced. I used to, when those days, I used to work as a house cleaner long time ago. And there was this client that, in a house, when I go and clean, when I move what's it called? The the picture, map, is it not map they call it? I don't want to say it in Dutch. They call it CADA in Dutch. So when you move it, she will know. When you doesn't move it, she will know. And for it to be placed right, this lady can just sit like this, and she will balance it with her eye to you. Like she can just stay like this and show you if it is balanced or not. And like she will be 100% accurate. That is people that have attention to details. There are people that can just sit and sense and just see that, oh, this thing is not right, or that is not put away, or that, and you can just pass by and without you even knowing it. And people are just like, okay, it doesn't matter. No, and these are the people that are physical aware. These people are physical aware. They understand things, they see things beyond. They have the ability to recognize things in a deeper level. And they have attention. It's like their brain is fast forwarding programming, or their brain can, fast process information in a deeper sense. That is physical awareness. And the downside of a physical awareness is that sometimes you can get caught up. Yes. I myself, I kind of find myself in that kind of place sometimes. I just come to play, oh, this thing is not right. And I start to like, oh, this thing is not, this is, sometimes I kind of like question myself, like, is enough? Is enough? Let it be. Because sometimes when you are so physical aware, you are getting more and more and more into you. You are drawing it to it. Don't forget, physical awareness, emotional awareness, they're like so very common together, because in a sense that they draw you because you are aware, because you know these things. They drill you. They take you. They take your time. They drag you in. That is one of these emotions. This emotional awareness and physical awareness. Because when you know, you just go in. The ability, you want to do more and more and more, and that is it. So I'm not going to take too much of your time. So the next one is spiritual awareness. Okay. So, but before we go to spiritual awareness, let me quickly say this. Even at the downside of physical awareness, it is also up to you to decide if you want to do it or not. If you don't want to, or you just want to pass by without, looking. That is good. That is normal. You can do that. Those are the things you can do as well. Those are the things you don't need to actually kind of, okay, this thing is not right. I have to know. You also have to think about your mental health, because your mental health is there for you to balance yourself. It's not everything you should do. It's not everything that is around you, because sometimes these things can be just cooked up so that it can drag your attention. It can suck your energy up, whereby you will be like a roller coaster running into it, like wheel, 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 wheel. And before you understand, like, oh, what is this? So that's the downside of physical awareness. So now we're going to move down to the spiritual awareness. Most of the time when we talk about spiritual awareness, people are like, oh, what's spiritual awareness? And sometimes I've seen some videos, they just circle around and they say, oh, spiritual awareness is this and that is that. Spirituality on its own is on a deeper sense. It's not for people that are not ready to explore this realm or explore these things. And it's not like spiritual awareness that someone have to give it to you, or someone have to deposit it to you, or someone have to put it inside of you. Not like that. It's totally not like that. Spiritual awareness is, so I put down a note because I don't want to go over the board. Okay. Spiritual awareness is one of the most difficult one. The is one of the most difficult one to regain, to recognize your soul, to wake up. It is one of the most difficult one that require your soul to wake up, because that is just it. That is the spiritual awareness. It is not your physical being. that has to have this awareness, because your emotional, your physical awareness and emotional awareness, these things have to do with your normal being. But your spiritual awareness, it has to do with your soul. It has nothing to do with who your physical being is. It is your soul that is in charge. That means your soul. It's okay. Let me just read it again. It said, spiritual awareness is the one of the most difficult one that require your soul to wake up. So not you are obviously you are not physically you are not sleeping, but when your soul is asleep, that means something is not in place, and that require your soul to wake up. When your soul wake up, that is when you get these things in place. So now I'm just going to read a bit further. So because it is a world much beyond this realm that we are living in, spiritual awareness is a form of a way your soul is saying he or she wants to move to a higher level. Okay, so we are talking about there are different realms. This normal, there's a lot of people in this 3D dimension world. There's a lot of people living on this realm, and this realm is so full of people. And because it's feel Daniela is just making a mess. So because it's filled with people, and a lot of things just happen, people don't even care, all these things happen. But when it comes to spiritual awareness that require your soul, it means that your soul is ready to wake up to move to a higher dimension, like the 4D realm. So like I want to read my notes to this place before I can explain. Spiritual awareness is a way of where your soul is, he or she is saying she wants to move to the higher realm, like the 4D dimension or fifth dimension realm. Because in the realm you can see people for who they are. You can have the deeper understanding why people behave the way they do. In spiritual awareness, you can see someone aura and how strong and weak they are. You see, the spiritual awareness is not for baby. The spiritual awareness is not something that you know you want to like click in. When your soul said he wants to wake up, you wake up. And that is why nobody can wake anybody up. We can hear, we talk, oh, wake up, this, that. But your soul has to be the one to do the job. If your soul said it wants to wake up, that means your soul is ready to move to a higher dimension. So when your soul wake up, because it's only when your soul wake up that you will have this spiritual awareness, because at that time your soul, you become more aware of everything around you. You become more sensitive, you become more physical attention, you become all of these things. All these things that we talk about, the physical and emotional awareness, it become more obvious to you, because now not only that your soul is waking up, you yourself is becoming more open in a broader way. And because in this broader way, you can see things. Like one of the things that I so much love about this spiritual awareness is the ability for you to see people for who they are. You know, I talked with someone and I was just looking at the person, and we were just talking blah 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 blah. He didn't tell me who he is. I know. He didn't show me who he is. I knew. You see, those are one of those things you get. Those are the package. Let me put it that way. Those are the extra package you get in this spiritual awareness. When you have it, when you are spiritually aware, you have this ability to get this information in a deeper sense. You have this ability for you to get understanding in a deeper sense. You have this ability for you to see people for who they are, not what they present to you. Sometimes you can be misled, you can be you can be scammed, you can be manipulated. But when you are spiritually aware, you will feel the energy because energy will never lie. Energy will never lie. You just feel it inside of you. You know, it's like when you have cold water pour on you. Nobody tell you that it's cold. You feel it. You oh, that's what it's good. It's good. It's good. You know, when you put your hand in a hot water, who feels it? Oh my God, that water is hot. It's hot. It's hot. You feel it. That is the same way. When you are spiritual aware, you will feel all of these things inside of you, like oh, when the person has so strong negative energy, you will be able to sense it. You will be able to feel it because you are in a higher dimension. It's like the people are here and you are here. When you want to see the shape of a place, you go higher. When you are in a plane or in a high top building, when you look down, you can see the full shape of everything that around you. You can see everything around you. You can just see them. You can see how it is. You can see how the shape is and everything. That is the spiritual awareness. Because in a spiritual awareness, you are in a higher dimension. You are no longer in the 3D world, but you are in a fourth dimension or even fifth or even sixth. You know, and when you are there, that is where you see people. You don't see them for their physical being, but you see them for who they are spiritually. You can see them like, oh, I came across this a person was just talking like blah 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 blah. All I could see is this big dragon in the face, like and then I look the person I remove face. I look the person I remove face. I say, wow, they really live among us. Yes, they live among us. It's just that we all are putting all this face, and it looks so real, like everybody are the same. No, we are not the same. Everyone is not the same. That is something that you shouldn't deceive yourself about. Not the same. So it's only when you are in the higher realm that you can be able to see these things that, oh, that this is like this, oh, that this is like that. And the other day I was just saying somebody, and you know that python, that snake, that face pattern was just there, and I was just staring at that person. I was like, and I look and I look and I look and I look. I say, what? Oh my God, this is madness. You know, these things are crazy. These things are horrible. When you see these things, one of the things is that when you are spiritual aware, you also have discipline. Yeah. Discipline is also one of the things that you have to learn very well. In fact, not just learn it, but you will have it in order for you to control your emotions, your feelings, your things. Because without discipline, you can maintain that range. Because you will be saying things, you will be feeling things, but you gotta calm. You gotta keep it all together. You have to keep it all together. You will see people for who they are. You still have to keep it all together. You can see and know that this person is evil, bad, or good, or whatever. You will still have to keep it up together. It's discipline. It's one of the hardest things in this spiritual awareness. You still have to put everything, just put yourself together. Like one of the ways that I always deal with it, like just pretend that it's not there. Yeah, because it will help you. It will help you stay focused. It will help you stay stable, and it will also help your mental state. Otherwise, you go crazy. People will start thinking that, oh, she's crazy. People will start thinking that, oh, she must be mad. I remember when I was very, very, very young, like young, before my 20s, yeah. And there was this person. was a religious person, and is he has this big organization that is running, and everything is just. But when I see this person, I say this person is a scammer. He's not as religious as as he proclaim himself to be. So I was telling my late mom, I was telling her, I said, this person is a scammer. My late mom said, no, don't say that. Oh. This person is a religious person. He's very holy. Oh. He's very this. Oh. He's very that. Oh. And then one day, I don't just know. I was just telling uh my late mom. I was just telling her. I said, look, this person is this and this. I was just like pouring it all out, like boo, 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 boo. Sometimes when you have parents who are not emotionally aware, it's difficult. Like seriously difficult. It's difficult because you can't give them information, and even if you give them information, they can't process it. And even if they have that information, they don't know what to do with it. And sometimes they can give it to the wrong person, and that puts you in a bigger trouble. So I told my late mom, I said, this person is bad, this person is this person is that. I was just pouring it out to my late mom then. And I got into trouble. I got into bigger trouble, you know, into bigger trouble. And the trouble was so intense that, like, I was falsely accusing this person. And the trouble was so big to the extent that people were not like, I'm the bad person. And then I was so young and naive. I was so young and naive because I don't know. And I thought I was talking to the right person. Your parents are supposed to protect you, but when your parents are not spiritually sensitive or spiritually aware, there is nothing you can do. So after said and done, I take my distance and I was on my own, and yeah, my parents, my late mom was mad. She was bitter because it's so much respect this person, so much have respect for this person. And all said and done, I rest my case. 4 years later, 4 years later, everything I have spoken about this person become physically out. Everything, everything I said about this person, what he does, how he do things, how he do that, how we did that, and we did that, you know, it everything become out. And when everything became out, my late mom said, yeah, and you were actually right. You were actually right. And this person is not really good person. Look at what he has done. Look at what he's done, and this and this and that. I said, but I told you guys, nobody believed me. You see, those are part of the downside of spiritual awareness. When you don't have discipline to control what you see or feel, you will put yourself in a bigger trouble, like seriously bigger trouble, because the world does not see you like the world does not see things the way you see it. It's like when you are in the you are in a tall building, you are seeing building or shape the way it is, the actual shape it is. While the people that are down in the same level, they only see the beauty of the front of the house, but they don't see the real shape of the house. You see, these are the way to differentiate the spiritual realm. So when you are seeing everybody like this, you are only seeing that. But when you are in the spiritual realm, in a spiritual awareness, in a higher realm, you see things beyond what the physical is. So let me go back to my notes. You see, that's why I have to put that note so that I don't want to go over the board, because this is a new year. We have to stay focused. We have to stay focused, and we have to stay to give the right information. So now, the key point in awareness is attention to details, understanding your environment. Very important. You see, when you are aware of things, you have to understand that not in every environment you can share. Not everybody you can pour out that information to. Not everybody you can say these things to. Not everybody you can, say all of this or all these things to. Not everybody. Absolutely not everybody. It's not all in environment. You have to understand your environment. Your environment determine what information you give when you are aware. Especially when you are so good, when you are so spiritually aware, you have to be mindful of the environment and the information you share. So, and the third one is understand your energy. Yeah, understand your energy. Your energy level is very important. How your energy, because your these things can be manipulated just to draw your energy. These things can be cooked up just to drag your energy. So you have to understand your energy that, oh, this is not something I should do, even if you know. Sometimes, and the most difficult task, that someone should would do is that knowing things and don't say anything about it. Yeah, that's one of the most difficult tasks because it takes me years to understand this. Just because you know, it doesn't give you the right to say anything. You have to learn to you have to learn to keep quiet and let time be the truth teller. So the fourth one is mastering yourself. Yes. You see, in this awareness, you have to learn to master yourself. You have to learn to be the master. One of the things that life have taught me so hard in a hard way, one of the things that life have taught me in a hard way is that I have to master myself. I have to. It's not, it's not like something that is becoming negotiation. I have to. Like it is this or not. It is this or not. I have to master myself. I have to understand that even if I know, I have to keep quiet. Even if I see it, I have to do I am blind. Even if I hear it, I have to do like I am dumb. These are these things that are very important when you have all this awareness with you. And mastering yourself is the ability for you to know and still be like you didn't know anything. You just pretend like you didn't know. Sometimes I find this so, sometimes when I just look at people, I just like, he, you know, you know that I know, and you pretend like you don't know. And what do you expect me to do? I will also pretend like I don't know. I will also pretend like I don't know because we have to master ourselves. It is one of those key points that you have to keep deep dive to yourself in this level of awareness. It's not everything you should just pour out because you never know. You never know. They are all in a disguised form. Yeah, they are very in a disguised form. So the five key points that I will stop here, the rest will be on my book, is your heart should always be filled with love. Yeah. You see, love is not just any energy. It's not just any energy or system or frequency. It is the highest source of it all when your heart is free with this love. In fact, as a matter of fact, you can never be on 4D dimension or 5D dimension without your heart does not have love. If it does not have it, forget it. Then there you are in 3D dimension. If you are still full of regret, pain, jealousy, anger, blah blah blah, all those stuff, you're automatically on the 3D dimension because that is the realm where all the rubbish happen. But the moment you cross that, your heart is always full of love. It has to be because there is no way you can go higher when your heart is not full of love. There is no way that it's really not an easy thing to do. It's not that it's not an easy thing to do. It's just that you have to master yourself. because the key point is attention to details, understanding your environment, understanding your energy, mastering yourself, and you fill yourself with love. You know, it is not the love that the world gives, is the one from the heart. You will feel it. Once your heart is filled with that love, those things that used to resent you, you don't feel it anymore. Those anger, pain, jealousy, everything will all disappear. Everything will all disappear. They will automatically. I'm almost done. Okay, okay, I'm almost done. Yeah, I know, I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost done. Yeah, she wants to go sleep. Okay, I'm almost done. So everything will automatically disappear. So I hope this message resonates with you, and I hope you have something that you have learned in this message awareness. And if you have questions, I will just give it a few minutes to put your question there so that I can answer it before we go. Then you are wait. What did you do here? Yeah. Hmm? Did you pour milk in your hand? Yeah. Oh, she pour milk in her hand. So someone is asking, how do I be emotionally aware? Okay, to be an emotionally aware is a feeling that you have to feel from other person. It's not just about you anymore. It's about other person. So when you feel what other people are feeling, like the clairvoyance, that is you have emotional awareness that you can be aware of other people's emotions, and how you can do that is something that has to do with you, how empathic you are, how lovely and kindly you are, basically, you know, and how you feel about other person or think about other people, you know, everything all put together, how you can be all these things. And that is, feeling these things. That is when you can feel all of these emotions of other person. So someone said, attention to details. Does that mean I have to look so deeper in everything? Having attention to details is that you just have more attention to what that is going on around you, or the things that is being placed before you. You just see it more. It's just a way all these things actually connect to the fact that you have a higher vibration, a higher level of vibration, because when you are operating from a low frequency vibration, you cannot actually have this. It has to be from the higher vibration. The higher the vibration is, the more energetic frequency you become have, and that will help you to go and know these things, and drag your attention to more details. So someone said, okay, is this spiritual awareness so difficult? It's not like it's actually difficult, basically. It's something that has to do with your soul. And if your soul said he or she wants to wake up to move to the higher dimension, then it is. But if your soul said no, that is still comfortable cruising in this dimension, then it's like that. It's actually not none of your thing, or something that you can or change or do on your own. It's just something that your soul has to be the one to decide it. So I hope all this message resonates with you. That you have one or two key points that you have learned on this evening, and I'll see you back on Friday. Yeah, Friday, Saturday we have another session. So I will see you back on Friday. Have a lovely day, and enjoy your evening. And thank you all so much for joining my live stream. And thank you for everyone that have shared, for everyone that have liked and comment. YouTube, thank you. Facebook, thank you. Thank you all so much. So say bye. Bye.